Hi there, Virgo. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your spring 2021 forecast. So, this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can also take a look at your Jupiter or your North Node as well. So we're just going to see here what's coming in for you, Virgo. What's coming in for you in the spring? What do you need to know here? Any predictions, any advice, just anything at all that Spirit wants to bring through. We're going to go ahead and look here. So keep in mind, of course, this is very general. It's not going to be for all Virgos. So just take what you feel resonates with you. Take it if it feels right. If it doesn't, no big deal. It could be maybe not for you. It could be for somebody else. So let's take a look here. So Spirit, what do we have for the collective Virgo energy? So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node. What is coming in for Virgos in the spring of 2021? In the next few months here, what can you expect? What do we have going on for Virgo? Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Any messages for Virgo, Spirit? Trust your intuition. Trust what you know is what Spirit's saying. So something about trusting what you already know. Trusting your intuition. What's coming in for Virgo? We have express your joy and we have rejuvenate. Okay, and then at the bottom, we have raise your vibration. So some of you, moving into the spring here, you're just going to be feeling much more like you're ready to maybe express your joy. And if you don't feel that way, then Spirit's saying here to try to find some time to rejuvenate. Try to find some time here to raise your vibration with the joy and raise your vibration too. So maybe moving into the spring, it's going to be important for you to find a way to feel joyful, find a way to really, have that joy from within yourself. So this is going to be something that I feel is maybe going to be just a time of rejuvenation for you, is what I'm getting so far here, Virgo. So if you feel like your vibration has kind of slipped down a little bit, or if you feel low vibrational, it's not about trying to force yourself out of it. It's just trying to rejuvenate, trying to reset, and just, finding maybe small things to be grateful for is what I'm seeing. Let's see what else we have. So what's coming in for Virgo? Some of you might want to do something in art, or this is a good time to create, to express yourself creatively. So maybe, painting, writing, it could be anything in terms of art, but it could be a good way to find your muse. So what is coming in for Virgo in the spring, next few months here? Any other messages for Virgo? Yes, we have, wow, look at that. We have be spontaneous and have fun. So we have two things that are talking about being joyful, being fun. Tangerine, it really gives me the feeling of happiness, of expansion, of sacral chakra as well. So do something maybe outside of the box, Virgo, or do something that's going to just make you feel more maybe inner child, or doing just doing more fun things. We have enjoy clear hearing. And here we have another purple, lilac, strengthen your faith. So this lilac has been coming up a lot lately in the collective, which is really going together with raising your vibration too. So I feel like for you moving into the spring here, it's going to be a good time to go through some cleansing, spring cleansing if you are on the side of the world whether it's spring or, it could be autumn too, it doesn't matter. But just going through a bit of a cleansing, a rejuvenation, and feeling like you're able to be more spontaneous, have more fun. That's going to be a big part of what you're going through too. We have enjoy clear hearing. So this might be about having conversations with people, being more receptive or having more peaceful resolutions coming through. We'll see how that fits in. Let's see what else we have before we go into the tarot. Anything else that's coming in for Virgo Spirit? What is this about for the spring? We have yin, feminine energy. We have here imagine. So this feels like a very fluid kind of energy. So if you feel like you're being a little bit rigid, or if maybe some of you feel definitely sacral chakra, I'm getting a very strong sacral chakra energy here. So connecting with your sacral, connecting with that water energy, and just doing things that are going to feel more in the feminine flow. Okay. Or if this is a masculine energy, or if you are masculine, this is just part of maybe tuning more into the feminine side. And we have this imagine here too. So this feels, we have two twos actually. We have 2 and 2. So this might be about making choices moving forward. We actually have the fates at the bottom. And interestingly enough, beneath that, we have not for you. So let's confirm with the tarot. I feel like some of you, maybe you need to know at this point that there's something fated unfolding for you. There's something that has to only be, it's like it has to come in divine timing, or there's something about having to trust right now in the fate, trust in what's happening at the moment for you. So trying in the meantime to express your joy, in the meantime, not trying to force something. The yin is very much about just kind of going with the flow, not trying to force, not trying to go upstream. So really take this time in the spring to clean, to rejuvenate, to again work with water can be very helpful right now too. And the way this fortune cookie is here, like a faded thing too, it's something about what you're maybe going through. Number 6 could be about the past. It could be about something that you've been trying to let go of here. And I feel that there is a fated occurrence happening, which is kind of like what's supposed to happen is going to happen here, is what I'm getting. So let's confirm. What do we have going on for Virgo? What's coming in for you? What's coming in for Virgo? We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Justice card here. The Justice flew out sideways too. So I think that's exactly it. I feel like a lot of you, wow, we have the Judgment card here too. So this is a really actually big awakening for you, I feel, Virgo, or you're going to be entering to this time. So see how this flew right on top of Imagine too. And there's this light, and there's this light here. So Judgment is really, for me, I feel like the Judgment speaks about when we come to a final understanding of what we've been going through. So for example, if you've been in a, maybe you've had a series of karmic events in your life, or something has not worked out for you, I feel like there's this receptivity that you're being encouraged to take on in terms of like really understanding the bigger picture, you know, with the Judgment here. So really having to assess your own actions, really having to, you know, just kind of surrender to the next stage in your life is what I'm picking up on here. And I feel like that's actually part of this clear hearing. I feel like this is actually more about the guidance you're receiving from your spirit guides. It could be about somebody else in your life too, because we have the Justice card here, another 2. Okay, so we have 222. And and wow, we have 2 that adds up to a 2, the Judgment. And we actually have Justice and Judgment. So those are the most like karmically, you know, karmic cards I feel in the deck here. So I feel this is about coming to final conclusions within, again, chapters in your life. This feels very big actually, with the fates here coming through, and the Judgment and Justice. So whatever has not been working out, it's like it's being taken care of for you. It's being taken care of by the universe. That's what Justice does. But I also feel too, with the Page of Wands coming through, very much connected to expressing your joy, creativity, tangerine. So moving into the spring, Virgo, I feel like a lot of you will feel much freer. You know, you're going to feel much more like you're able to get a bigger picture, or you're able to get maybe even a final decision about something in your life. And from what I'm seeing here, it could have to do with something that is maybe not right for you, maybe not ever, or maybe just not right now. And I feel that something better is going to come in place of this, is what I'm picking up on with the Justice card. So it's meant to kind of transcend you. It's meant to transform you. Judgment is Pluto energy. So this is very transformative on a deep level. We really have to go through like a self, we have to like really shed that skin within who we are from a soul level. And that's what I feel a lot of you are going to be doing. You have to imagine the new, imagining, the like imagining solutions. So not being too tethered or tied to the way things should be or the way things look like they need to be. That's what I'm getting here for you. Yeah, see, I didn't even see this at the bottom. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is kind of like having a very rigid mindset, or having a very really holding on tightly to what we want to hold on to, holding tightly to what we think is for us. And this may not be about a relationship. It could be anything. It could be a job, it could be a relationship. And some of this could be about somebody else too. But either way, it's going to be a solution's going to come through for you. Okay. So in the meantime, take this time to trust right now that things are unfolding the way that they should, is what I'm picking up here. So fill up your own cup of love right now. Really raise your vibration. Let's see what else we have going on. So definitely, I think it's going to be more of like, it doesn't feel like a specific event, is unfolding for you. It feels so far like this is more of a monumental shift in terms of your timeline, in terms of your, what's the word I'm looking for? Just in terms of your spiritual journey. Feeling free. It's like, when you've been too tied to something, or when you can't see the way out, or you can't really see solutions, or maybe you have a block when it comes to your faith. That's what I feel is going to be lifted for you. You're going to be able to feel like you're able to express more joy, to be more creative, to flow more with this spiritual energy. So what's coming in for you, Virgo, in the spring? Yes, exactly. We have strengthen your, speaking your word, voice. And here we have fluidity, outer core. So this is exactly it. The fluidity here is really about the way that you're feeling, the way that you're, navigating your emotions here, the water. So really we have two things about water. We have yin and we have fluidity. So it's going to be very important, I feel, for you to go with the flow, to really tune in to maybe the more feminine aspects of yourself, the more receptive, the more fluid. Water is very free flowing. And that's very symbolic too with the Judgment card, because we have to, and it's interesting too, because in the traditional deck, the Rider-Waite deck, the Judgment is the people who are nude, and this woman here is nude. So I feel like you're being asked to really surrender it all, to like really give it up to the universe and to surrender. But we do have speaking your voice, or speaking your word. So it's interesting that we have this too, which says enjoy clear hearing. So for some of you, there is going to be a conversation that you have to have, or there, because we do have the Page of Wands here too. But if so, it's going to be more about finding solutions, like really coming to maybe clear final decisions about something. It could be, like I said, a relationship. Maybe you're having a conversation with somebody and you come to some form of agreement, or you're able to let it go. You're able to feel more free about it. And that's what I feel the justice too is here for. But the way this woman too feels like she's very happy in this image. So it's also expressing your joy too. It's like once you get something off your chest, you're going to feel better. So some of you may have that opportunity coming up in the next few months to speak your voice to somebody specific, or just in general to feel like you're able to be that person overall moving forward. So work with the sacral chakra, definitely, for a lot of you who connect with this, because that's going to help you to become more fluid with your emotions, maybe stabilize your emotions, to be open to new experiences, to be more tuned into the feminine. We also have a lot of purple here too. So crown chakra, connecting, with your spirituality as well. Religion and spirituality. Yes. So what's coming in for Virgos? Any other information? What's coming in for you in the next few months, Virgo? Oops. We have you are ready. We do have here business venture. So some of you might be going on a new business venture. It says here, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. And maybe this is when you're ready. You're ready for this. And if so, this might be something new. It might be something creative. It might be a new idea that you have that you are beginning to plant those seeds. We have imagine too. So really tune into maybe the law of attraction. Start to visualize what you want. Okay, look at that. We have let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. This is very clear here with the fluidity, with the yin, the feminine. So it's very much central around the feminine aspect of letting things flow right now. The Fates is taking care of this for you. It is going to take care of whatever you need, whatever is going to be best for you. It's going to take care of it. We have realizations and epiphanies. So some of you are going to be coming into this judgment, this final realization, this epiphany about something. Okay, we have winter. So this might be from where I am currently. This is where we're coming from. So maybe something happened in the winter, or this is when you maybe already come to a conclusion in the winter. Anything else that's coming in for Virgo? We have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. We have that voice too. So yeah, so I feel like a lot of you definitely, there's going to be a need for you to assert your voice, but not in an aggressive way. This isn't actually, these cards are flying out. This isn't a very fluid way. This isn't a very feminine way in terms of being more from the heart, you know, not trying to get a point across just to say it. And that's what I feel this assertiveness is going to be for you. So you're going to set clear, distinct boundaries. And what this is going to do, I feel, is it's going to open up it's going to open up what's meant for you, is what I'm getting here. Let me grab the cards that flew on the ground. Okay, we have be true to you. Yes. And then I think we have one more here. Let me see. Get some rest. So yeah, I mean, I think this is important too, to rest, to allow yourself the time to take it easy, because I think that's part of what this is too, being true to you. So there could be, let me actually confirm this, speaking your voice. So is this something that you're going to, like, what else is coming in for you, Virgo? What is this not for you? The Fates, speaking your voice. Oh my gosh, this flew on the ground. These cards really want to talk today. Okay, wow, we have the Tower and the Hierophant. And we have the Ten of Swords with the moon beneath that. So this is a little bit of a difficult energy here. And this is why I feel the Tower with the Hierophant, for me, you know, specifically with the Justice too, this might be about some of you, of course, if you know about that you could be getting a divorce, or this could be something that you are going through in terms of a contract that you're going through, in terms of really something is tearing down for you, something is not for you, something is fated here to maybe have to, you know, tear down. And if it's not an actual physical relationship, I feel like this is speaking more about your values. It's speaking more about maybe your belief system, or something something's very powerful here. We have, I think, four. We have the Judgment, the Justice, the Hierophant, the Tower. So that's a lot of stuff going on. So I feel like this is going to be something that will shift your mindset, shift your beliefs. It could be, like I said, something that you have always built a solid foundation on that is no longer going to define you with the Judgment card. So you're being asked right now to ride the wave here, to let it flow, to let it happen. What is this Tower that's happening for Virgo? The Hanged Man, and we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So I think this is going to be more of a time for you, definitely, with the Six of Cups and the Hierophant. For me, this is talking mostly about our either our family or a connection that has been in our life that we have to have a different perspective on. And what's going to happen once again here is I feel things are going to be taken care of in terms of really putting something to rest. It doesn't mean that it will necessarily be over. It's just that it's going to have to be into a new form, is what I'm getting. For some of you, it is going to be something that you're, walking away from permanently. But for others of you, it is going to just give you a new perspective on something that maybe is going to threaten your, your beliefs or your stability, your marriage, your, it feels bigger than that though. Like it feels, I can't think of an example, but like if you have always kind of believed something about yourself for a long time, or if you've always held a certain viewpoint because of maybe family or because of, it's that kind of thing here that I feel you are going to allow that to go. You're going to let it go. Okay. And on a more physical level, you could be letting go of an actual relationship here, and that's going to come with it, is what I'm getting. And that's going to be, this is a really transformative time. Anything else that's coming in for Virgos in the spring? Yes, we have Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. We have time to heal, the snake. And we have here the ant spirit, time to collaborate. And then at the bottom, we have the beautiful lion, be generous of spirit. So these are, I do feel like a lot of you with the, obviously with this here, time to heal, it is going to be with the snake coming through very much. We have the Pluto actually here with the judgment card. So it feels like this serpent kind of energy. It feels like really having to go through a massive awakening here. And I feel for others of you, well, or actually that's, for all of you here, but with the swan spirit, I feel with this here, time to take a deep dive. That is also like the Hierophant for me as well. And also just the yin. This is very feminine. The swan for me is very feminine. And so it's going to allow you to have to go very deep. You may have to take a completely new perspective on something in the spring here. And it's going to be very healing though, even though it's difficult. See how the way the swan is moving to the, the future direction, and the water here too. So this is about finding the fluidity with what's happening in your life right now. You are ready for this. You are ready for this expansion. And sometimes a tower happens for us and we don't even, we don't even want that, or we're not even looking for that tower moment to happen in our life, but it happens for a reason. It happens because we may need to go through that. And that's what I'm getting here with the lion spirit too. Be generous of spirit. So this is beautiful, because I feel like with the lion, it's very powerful. He's also looking in the future direction here too. And this is really about realizing the potential of the self here, from a gentle place. Like I think of the strength card in the tarot too, from a more gentle place, or something very, there's something very like feminine about this, even though the lion can be of course masculine, but that's how I'm seeing it here. So let's get any final messages for you, Virgo, because so far, I just feel like this is going to be mainly your own healing process. I don't feel like this is something, and it's going to be different for a lot of you, but you'll know what this is that's going to, possibly have to tear down for you. But it is for the best, because these things really force us to grow, to expand. What comes after the judgment is the world, and then we can really master a cycle in our life. And from what I'm intuitively gathering, I think it is probably something that you may have wanted to be a certain way, or you wanted a certain relationship. And it's almost like when you finally let go, that's when things will either come back to you because Spirit is acknowledging that you've healed, or something much better is going to take form, like this, the skin of the snake here. So any other messages for Virgo? What can you expect, Virgo, in the spring here, the next few months? So if there is something that you feel you're tied to, or if there's something that you feel you keep reflecting on with the Six of Cups in reverse here, this is time to really assess that. Is it serving you? Is it a belief that is serving you? Is it a belief that is keeping you maybe from meeting the right person, for example, or maybe it's a certain ancestral thing or family thing here. There's a need to take the wisdom from that. The way this person is holding out that orb too, it's like there's wisdom in that. We have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. We have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. And we have a win-win outcomes forecast, full moon in Libra. Don't we have that actually? I think it is, right? It's the full moon in Libra tomorrow. So this could all be happening right now because we have a lot of major arcana cards for you. So I feel like definitely with the Judgment card, for me, this does speak to a win-win outcome because we're able to see things equally, and we actually have the Justice card too. So especially if you're dealing with somebody who's a Libra, we have quite a bit of Libra coming through here. So just trust right now that everything is going to work out in your favor in the way that's, well, I should say in the way that's best for you at the moment. So focus right now on raising your vibration, nurturing yourself, getting more in tune with the feminine receptive energy, taking a look at any maybe beliefs that you've been holding on to, any relationship that you've been holding on to, because things are going to start to fall away, and just know that it is for the best. So some of you might be clearing a lot of karma, South Node, and it's very significant. So let's just confirm the fates here. I think this is just saying that this is all happening for this reason, but let's just confirm the fates. Anything that is, what do we need to know about what this fate is, if Spirit will reveal it? Let's see. For Virgo. The Nine of Cups. Yes, so it's wish fulfillment. It is whatever you have been wanting. But we have the Chariot in reverse, and it flew right on top of the Judgment reverse. And here we have Akashic Records in reverse. Yeah, this feels very deep into spiritual things. It feels very much like past life stuff, karmic stuff. It feels really much on a soul level for you. So with the Chariot to be in reverse here, it's gonna come to a halt here, or it's not going to fully move forward for you until you kind of deal with this. That's what the Judgment card is saying here, which looks like you will, because it's here in the upright position. But with the Nine of Cups, what's unfolding for you is just a sense of content. It's just a sense of being happy, having your wishes fulfilled. This is what the fates hold for you. And this is a wish fulfillment card. It just might come in a different form, or it just might be in a different way. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. And see how this horse is also has to go back and to kind of clear something first, to not let that hold you back. And this is also water energy too. So manifestation, just being more in tune with that is what I'm getting here for you, Virgo. So yes, I hope this could help you. I hope this could give you some clarity. I think it's definitely a beautiful reading, but just be aware that things could shake up for you, but it's going to happen for the best. Okay, here's the Lovers showing too, with the Four of Cups in reverse. So yes, it's having to come out of something is being realized, coming out of rejection, coming out of missed opportunities, and something is going to happen here in the right way for you. But I'm not sure if it's going to be revealed just yet. It's going to be what you want. It's just Spirit has a plan here. So I hope this could help you, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of the day. I'll talk to you next time. Much love.